Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good vibes, good energy, good people. It's your boy Mickey Fenty, aka Mickey Made It. If you're new to this channel, you know what to do to this channel. Subscribe right now. Also, if you want to support my brand, it's inspiredbydreams.shop. That's the place to add something new to your closet and support, somebody on the come up. Alright? Okay, today's episode, we're talking about why do older men rather date younger females. Let's get it.
Mickey made it. Mickey made it. What you made, Mickey?
Mickey made it.
Salute, Mickey. Grand rising to you.
Mickey made it. What's up, man? Salute.
Your brothers and sisters.
I tried dating women my age. That's the hardest shit in the world.
Oh man,
they stuck and they wonder why they can't keep a man.
Now look, you know they gonna get you for this now.
I wouldn't give a damn. Them old hoes need to lower their standards and realize that unless you want to
Trick, no.
Now, I don't know how much younger you're referring to, but most men that seek younger women want them still in their prime, no kids, not set in their ways, and not damaged from a lot of broken relationships.
Men with money, power, and status typically go after a more younger and attractive woman because the older a woman gets, the less value she possesses with time. And let's be clear, when I say this to you ladies, I'm not talking about your personal values. I'm talking about your dating value. You see, the only thing that's going to hold a man's value together as he gets older is going to be the amount of money he has. And the one thing that a woman once had that held her value together would be years behind her, which is her beauty, her attraction, her body. Therefore, guys, that is a little understanding of the difference between men when they get older and women when they get older. Once a woman reached around the age of 55,
it's over.
The real reason why men date younger women is not because of their physical appearance, their bodies. No, because today with plastic surgery and everything else, you barely know who is 40 and who is 18. Guys date younger women because they're easily manipulated. They're gonna be very happy with a few crumbs because maybe they didn't experience much in the world. They're gonna be just easily impressed. And it's way cheaper to date a younger girl.
Sometimes when you see older men with younger women or older women with younger men, sometimes it's because the older person stopped growing at a certain age when trauma occurred. So trauma can actually stop your growth cognitively, emotionally, and that can attract you to a younger demographic because you relate to that person more. So for example, you went through something that was very traumatic at 23, 24 years old, and then you in your 50s and you connecting with 26, 27-year-olds or 30-year-olds, it might be because that trauma stopped you from growing and now you relate to people who are at the age that you were when you experienced the trauma.
Well, I thank you for that, for explaining what you meant. I feel like that is the most disgusting statement. Okay. It's a disgusting statement for older men to make. We just spoke about the fact that at that age, they're still young. They're still figuring themselves out. They don't really know the world. They're learning. So for older men to tell an older woman like, well, there's women that turn 21 every day. That's a kid. She's still finding herself. So because this woman is maybe not moldable, teachable in whichever way that gentleman wants her to be, I'm gonna go get this 21-year-old who is basically still a baby. 21-year-olds still live at home with their parents. They're still learning life. They may have just got their first job. They're in college. I'm gonna go get a 21-year-old because she's moldable, she's controllable. That's what makes it disgusting. For me, what makes it disgusting, I'm a mother, and I have a daughter. I don't know, that's nasty.
problem with speaking to older women is they don't believe anything because they've been around the block
too many times.
Yeah, they know that it's all BS.
Plays. They're like Bill Belichick. You can't run
it's
anything.
Hard to
on
run
them.
game on an older
It's
woman.
nearly impossible. Like they'll see it. If you move a certain way, like that's what's coming.
See, y'all have been asking me this question for a bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and cook for y'all real quick. The question of the day is, why are older men only seeking after younger women nowadays? Why are older men only seeking after and trying to date younger women nowadays? They want a doormat. Short and sweet answer, they want a doormat. And a lot of those older men, they try to hide it and disguise it in a way where, man, these younger women, man, they don't come with all of the baggage. They don't come with the trauma. They don't come with all that drama. They're not set in their ways, and they're easier to mold into a doormat. They want to mold a young woman into a doormat. And it's intimidating. It's hard on them to date a woman that's their age range, because the woman that's their age range is tapped into what I call God-ordained woman's intuition. They can spot it from a mile off. They know the trickery, they know the manipulation tactics, and they will call you out on it. And they don't want to deal with that. So they'll rather deal with a young woman that has not tapped into her divine, feminine, God-ordained woman's intuition. They haven't seen the mind games. They haven't faced the trickery yet. So they're easier to mold. They're easier to manipulate. You didn't see what you just saw, young woman. You didn't see what you just saw. And they put you back into the sunken place. Y'all remember that movie Men in Black? Will Smith, he used to have that flashlight with a little beamer stick and flash it and make people forget what they just saw and convince them that they didn't see aliens. They didn't just deal with UFO phenomenons and all that. That's what they do with these younger women. And don't be a younger woman and you don't have your dad in your life. You don't have no masculine father figure or anything like that. Oh man, that makes it even better. That makes it even easier. I can isolate you from your family. I don't have to deal with no masculine energy or none of that stuff. I can isolate you. I can manipulate you. I can financially abuse you and just have you and mold you to be under my wing. And a lot of them don't want to admit that. A lot of these older men, they're on this passport bro energy, but they don't have the passport bro money and resources. They on this passport bro energy, but they don't have the passport bro money. Meaning they may be on child support, they may be on papers or something like that, so they can't go overseas. So they'll get with the young woman over here that they can easily mold into a doormat.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I do like younger women. Now, when I say younger women, I don't mean women in the teens or women just getting in their 20s. I mean like 25, 26 and up. I'm 30. And I like women in my age range as well. But I have seen a lot of men lately going towards that downside of the teens. Could be easier. Or it just could be a better way to manipulate somebody that doesn't know a lot about the world. Which I kind of call creepy, if you ask me. But regardless of that, regardless of age, when you have standards for women, it shouldn't matter what age they are. Now, experience is everything. I'm not saying experience doesn't have a stronghold in this, because it does. And just because she's older don't mean she's mature. And just because she's younger don't mean she's immature. Get in the age range where you won't go to jail, please. Regardless of age, if you know that woman is green just means she doesn't know much. Be able to be a real man and teach her.
So the thing is, women get in their feelings. They want to start saying, these older men are dating younger women. Oh, they want to manipulate them. They want to do this. You know what they're doing? They're trying to make the game fair. The game has never been fair, because when we was younger and you were dating the older guys, it wasn't fair. We had to watch you jumping into those whips, watch you do things. So now it's older and you're outside. The problem is, when you're 30s and you're out in outside the festivals, the brunches, you're directly competing with women in 25. And you expect the men in the 30s to just take it, because no, it doesn't work like that. So what you've done is you've wasted your prime youth. So if you don't want to be one of these women complaining about it's not fair, I suggest you use your age of 28 to secure the guy you want to be with, build with him, and then get on out of here. Because if you're out here in your 30s, all you're going to get is your back blown out.
Let's leave him.
Date somebody your own age. Why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you dating women your own age?
Some women, not all. Not all. Some women be pretty when they young. When they get older, they be looking bad. The older women don't be fit. They don't be friendly. They don't be feminine. They don't be cooperative.
So men in their women
and they
in
don't
their
be
40s aren't-
submissive.
A lot of times men want to date somebody so much younger because y'all be wanting somebody to train. That's what it is.
Yeah, sometimes.
And men say that.
Hey.
Women are not things to train.
Well, she could train up. It said train up a child in the way they should go.
But that's why y'all be wanting to date children.
No, but
that's why y'all be wanting to date children.
So listen, I see older guys date young girls all the time. You understand?
We do, but that doesn't say that there's nothing wrong with that, though. Just because it's normalized does not mean that it's okay.
I'm gonna just say the quiet part out loud, okay? It has nothing to do with them being naive or them being gullible, anything like that. Older men like dating younger women because younger women don't hate men, okay? Younger women haven't lived their life long enough to grow this huge disdain and this huge resentment or this huge hatred for men. Younger women have not been filled with toxicity. Younger women haven't been injected with lies. They haven't had the experience of a bunch of bad relationships that just didn't work out and made them have this huge resentment and hatred towards men. Older women are typically stuck in their ways because of defense. Their relationships have taught them to be defensive toward men. The relationships that older women have had with most men that they've dealt with didn't work out, and it taught them to play defense and have this giant hatred towards men. It taught older women to go into relationships trying to leave the relationship in a better situation than what they came in, mentally, physically, financially. Younger women actually still believe in their mind that when they get with a guy, this is the guy they're going to grow a family with. This is the guy they're going to be with. This is the guy that they're going to fall in love with. This is the guy they're going to die with. That's how younger women think. So when you think that way and you going into a relationship, you give your all. You give your compassion. You give your understanding. Y'all older women, y'all don't do that. Y'all give 1, 2, 3 strikes, you out. That's how older women move, and I can't blame y'all for that. But I'm just saying, younger women, they haven't grown a hatred for men.
Okay, listen. Me, myself, I'm in my 40s. So I don't mind dating ladies in their 30s. But when it comes down to like 20s, it's just not my twist. Everybody has their own, preferences and their own, ways of going about it and how they feel about it. But I just feel like, and there's a lot you can learn from older women. I don't want to get people thinking that, it's an old versus young thing, but I just feel like the 20s are just not for me. And anything can happen, anything is possible, but I do feel some people, 2 things could be right in this type of conversation here. People sometimes fall in love, and then that doesn't play a part, age. But I really do feel like if you're the older you get, I don't know, man. I see a lot of people, especially in the industry and entertainment, and they like dating young, and not saying that I don't like dating younger, because I would date somebody in their 30s. That's because I'm in my 40s. But when it comes down to dating, chicks in their 20s, not so much. You guys let me know in the comments down below how you feel about it. And is it a thing that's going on right now, or is it something that's always been going on that we just never talk about? So next time, it's your boy Mickey Fenty, aka Mickey Made It. If you're new to this channel, you know what to do to this channel. Subscribe right